But first, we are very pleased to have legendary Boston bluesman James Montgomery back in our studio. Friday night, it's James Montgomery Band will host a lineup of Maine's best musicians, including the gentleman who joins him tonight, Mark Guitar Miller, voted best guitarist by the Maine Music Database.
And here they are, without further ado, James Montgomery and Mark Miller.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... They call me Good Time Charlie, playboy with a whole lot of soul, yeah. Good Time Charlie, yeah. I'm a playboy with a whole lot of soul, yeah, you know. I'm the last of the big time spenders. I got a pocket full of dough, yeah. Now, baby, you coming on home with me? Put on your red dress, baby, 'cause you're going out with me. Oh, yes, you are, you know. The sky's the limit, baby. Everything's free, yeah. Call me Good Time Charlie, yeah. Playboy with a whole lot of soul, yeah. Good Time Charlie, yeah. I'm a playboy with a lot of soul, yeah, you know. I'm the last of the big time spenders. I got a pocket full of dough, yeah. Let's take it. Now, baby, you know how to downtown. Now, baby, you know how to downtown. You know, we could get together, y'all, and tear the whole house down.
I was going to do it. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Good to see you.
Why end the song once when you can end it several times?
Mark, thanks for
So
coming
good
on.
to see you back. Nice
so good
to
to
have
be
you
back.
here, Mark. And Mark, we're going to ask you to step up to this microphone because we don't have a lav on you, and we certainly want to
Hear
talk
your
with
words of
you as
wisdom.
well.
James, first of all, what's a guy from Boston doing a show, a Best of Maine benefit?
Well, you know, we love this area so much, and we've been coming up here for, you know, I think 1923 was our first trip up here.
Seems like
But, you know, we love the area so much, and there's this great theater in Biddeford, the City Theater, where we played a couple of times, and we've always wanted to come back and do something. And we had this great idea to, like, you know, I have known Mark Guitar Miller for years, and Pete Kilpatrick, and Maria Moreshead, and, you know, we kind of thought, you know, these people have voted the best in the readers' polls up here, so let's get a show together. We'll bring my band down that features David Hull, who was Aerosmith's bass player in 2006.
Not too
and
shabby.
2009. And my guitar player, who's a blues brother, and in Steven Tyler's solo band. Let's get my band together and showcase some of these great artists up here in Maine, because it's just a wonderful area with a lot of great musicians, and so we did.
And recognizing that.
Yes, and it's this Friday, and it's a wonderful show, and
Get me.
VIP tickets, you actually get to meet me and Mark.
Well, and that's a big deal, let me tell you.
That is a big deal. And Mark, we should mention, I cannot, and again, if you could step up here, I cannot believe we haven't had you on the show before. You've played with B.B. King, you've played with Waylon Jennings.
Get on for about a year.
Oh, no.
Didn't you see him with the sign out in front of the station the last few weeks?
Put me on 207. It works.
No, I've been around for quite a while. You know, back 10 years ago, we were a part of the blues scene that was going on in Portland, and we had it going on pretty well. And then things changed a little bit, and so I vanished for a little bit, you know, to do some other things, and now we're looking forward to coming back in.
A lot of young Maine musicians think, you know, like we're from this, you know, it's not tiny geographically, but this
Small population.
small population, you know, hard to cut through. What is your advice to them?
Sometimes I think Well, of course, as James was saying in the restaurant down here, that it's a little easier today to make an album, you know, on the computer, you know, and get it out and
No, you don't
get people to hear you.
you don't need a major label anymore. You know, a lot of, you know, there's a lot of access to different ways to make records. I did a record with Kid Rock that went platinum. We made it in his bedroom, you know.
Which must be quite a scene.
Well, it was actually. As soon as Pamela left, then we got started on the record. But anyway, but you know, so you don't, you know, it's you know, my advice would be to just, you know, it's such a cliche to say follow your dream, but I'll say it anyway. But I mean, you know, just work at it. There's a lot of ways to get records out nowadays, and
If you get the drive, you'll find a way.
And
Yeah.
of course, you're going to be helping to showcase many
in
of them.
Biddeford at the City Theater on June 3rd, and VIP tickets and also premium seats available. So get up close to the band. And
So it's the
This
James
Friday.
Montgomery Band, some of Maine's best musicians, including Mark Guitar Miller, Pete Kilpatrick, Marie Moreshead, Friday night at City Theater in Biddeford. For more information,
and Bruce Marshall opening the show,
Bruce Marshall, too.
and David Hall from Aerosmith. So.
All that information on the 207 page of our websites. Don't miss it.
We're going to close tonight's show with more music from bluesman James Montgomery. He'll be with Mark Miller, who he's performing with tonight, Pete Kilpatrick, and Marie Moreshead, among others, this Friday night at the City Theater in Biddeford.
You can find more about that show on the 207 page of our websites. We'll see you back here tomorrow with Avenue Q and the Neon Trees. Stay tuned for Lee Goldberg's Bruins game pre-show, Quest for the Cup, coming up next.
Good to see you guys
Great
again.
to see you.
Take
Thanks
us
for
out.
having us back.
Thank you very much.
Love the tie.
Well, I'm going back to Memphis, where blues come from. Well, I'm going back to Memphis, where the blues come from. Well, now people down there might know what I'm talking all about. There's a man out on the street, ain't had too much to eat. No place to stay, no shoes on his feet. Going back to Memphis, where the blues come from. Well, our people down there might know what I'm talking about. James Montgomery. I've been down on Beale Street, Elvis Presley Boulevard. See too many people working too